What's up, people? The last time we were talking about, fights that you guys might want to see. We stopped at middleweight, so we're now looking at super welterweight. Okay, so in the super welterweight division, we got a lot going on here. First of all, Tony Harrison, he's supposed to rematch Jamel Charlo. I think a date and time has been set for that. But also lurking in the background is Erickson Lubin, sorry. And of course, we still have Brian Carlos Castaño, who's still undefeated in that, Kell Brook in that division. I don't know if he's going to be fighting there or not. And Jarrett Hurd, he's supposed to face Julian Williams in a rematch. So we're looking forward to that. Harris Landy should be fighting over the weekend for this title here, the WBA regular. Michel Soros is put here, but he's not really WBA regular right now. Actually, Michel Soro, who's a Frenchman, I don't know if you guys know that guy, he's an okay boxer. He's the mandatory for the winner of the fight between Erislandy Lara and the guy who he's facing. All right, Ramon Alvarez is the guy that Erislandy Lara will be facing. Ramon Alvarez is actually Canelo Alvarez's brother. He's had some shots at titles before. Anywho's, this division's pretty interesting. I don't know what fights you guys are excited for. Definitely the two rematches I'm excited for. I'm also excited for whenever Erislandy Lara faces Michel Soro. Of course, Julian Williams is holding 3 of the 4 belts. Julian Williams, he's also put in a totally different status. Let's see if he can beat back, again, Jarrett Hurd in the rematch. This should be interesting. Kell Brook's actually the #1 contender for Jaime Munguia, but he's not going to be facing him. I think he's facing some other dude. I don't know who the guy is, actually, to be honest with you. Liam Smith's still inside of this division as well. So, it's littered with some talent, man. And we'll see how that all comes together. What happens in terms of the people in that division. Of course, Terrell Gosha, who had a good standing against, who did he face? Was it Erislandy Lara? No, it was Austin Trout. Austin Trout's still in this division, by the way. There he is. So this division's packed with all kinds of people in there. So we'll see how this division pans out as time goes along. Tell me some other fights you guys are interested in seeing in that division. Should be an interesting division. Well, we got the red hot welterweight division. And in the red hot welterweight division, of course, Sean Porter is going to be facing against Errol Spence in the unification bout between the IBF and WBC. Danny Garcia ain't got nobody. I hear Manny Pacquiao talking about facing Danny Garcia. Jesse Vargas ain't got nobody. Terrence Crawford should be leaping at Jesse Vargas, who's at the zone, to try and make that matchup. That's a good fight. He really should face Jesse Vargas. That's a good fight for him. We got your Dennis Ugas, who's just waiting in the wings. He's talking about the winner of Sean Porter, Errol Spence. Okay. You got Josecito Lopez in there. Jeff Horn still in this division, even though I think Jeff Horn's actually at middleweight. You also have people like Andre Berto, David Avanesian, who Edgedis Kavalauskas he beat, but that's his greatest win, actually. You got Sergey Lipinets, who had a great win over Lamont Peterson. He's in this. That's another guy Terrence Crawford should look at. He's a good guy to face. You also got, these are more dregs people, but Carlos Ocampo. You got Thulani Mbenj. Okay. You've got Antonio Orozco is in that division. Josh Kelly's in that division. Because Virgil Ortiz Jr. is going to be facing Antonio Orozco over the weekend. And you got Mikey Garcia in the division and Keith Thurman. So it's a loaded division, lots of skill, lots of talent, people upcoming. Ray Robinson is also in that division. He had a good showing against, who was it? Josh Kelly, who's also in the division as well. So this is a packed division. You guys tell me what kind of matchups you guys are really interested in seeing in that division. Super lightweight, the guy who's the man to beat right now in super lightweight is Jose Ramirez. Regis Prograis, he pulled out of the World Boxing Super Series, which is sad because he was going to face Josh Taylor. I would have loved to see how that matchup faced up, but that's not the case right now. In that division also is Victor Postol. We also got Edward Tryanowski, who's been beaten before, but still he's there. You also have guys like I'm looking to see who else is in this division. It's supposed to be a pretty lit division, but Chris Algieri is still in that division. Of course, if Adrian Broner comes down there, that will also make it interesting. Virgil Ortiz was in this division, but I think they're going to be fighting at welterweight. In the lightweight division, of course, we have Vasily Lomachenko. We also have Francis Bartholomew, who is the #1 contender for Vasily Lomachenko's belt, as well as Robert Easter Jr. is also there. Of course, Bartholomew Jr., they fought to a draw. Devin Haney's also in this division. Luke Campbell, that's the English guy I was talking about. Luke Campbell's also in this division. He's going to be facing Vasily Lomachenko for the vacant WBC belt, so that's also great. Yuriorkis Gamboa is supposed to be in the division, but I think he moved down to super featherweight. Ryan Garcia is also in this division. It's a red-hot division. Jorge Linares is there. You also have people like Teofimo Lopez, Richard Comey, Lee Selby. We also have, who else do we have in this division? I think that's basically, Felix Verdea is also in this division. I thought he was in super lightweight. I guess he's in lightweight as well. So it's a packed, stacked division. You guys tell me what fights and what guys you would like to see match up with each other. I'm going to just get as far as probably bantamweight, okay? So the super featherweight division is packed as well. We got Miguel Barrachel, Gervonta Davis. Everybody wants to see Gervonta Davis versus Tevin Farmer. What's interesting is that Joseph Diaz is actually a WBA regular or intermediate champion. So Joseph Diaz actually has the WBA belt. Gervonta Davis is the true champion. You also have Andrew Cancio there. And Tevin Farmer's talking about facing Jojo Diaz. That's a good matchup as well. But Gervonta Davis versus Tevin Farmer would be pretty good as well. Yuriorkis Gamboa, of course, is in this division. We have other people like Johnny Gonzalez, who's still fighting. I think he's going to be fighting on this weekend. You have Jason Sosa in this division. Miguel Roman is in this division. Of course, Jojo Diaz, we already mentioned him. Lamont Roach, he's going to be facing Jamal Herring very soon. So that's also a nice little matchup right there with Jamal Herring in this division. Dennis Shafikov is in this division. He's been there forever. And this is a packed, stacked division. Ladarius Miller is also in this division. Jezreel Corrales, who faced Ladarius Miller, is in this division. So, we've got, a number of people. Even Billy Dibb, who faced Amir Khan, is in this division. It's a stacked division. I want to hear what you guys think. Oh, Roman Martinez is also in this division. In the featherweight division, we've got Gary Russell Jr. and Leo Santa Cruz. And actually for the WBC belt, Leo Santa Cruz is actually the intermediate champion. And I would love to see Leo Santa Cruz versus Gary Russell Jr. Leo Santa Cruz having the WBA title. The guys under him are Kanzu and Claudio Marrero, who I don't know. Josh Warrington is talking about fights between Gary Russell Jr., Leo Santa Cruz. Oscar Valdez has moved up. Oscar Valdez is also at lightweight now. Shakur Stevenson will be facing some guy for the belt that Oscar Valdez has. In this division, also, we got Michael Cullen, we got Carl Frampton, we got Miguel Mariaga, who faced Vasily Lomachenko. Kid Galahad is in this division. This is a red-hot division, okay? We also have names such as Scott Quigg, Carl Frampton, Jesse Magdaleno. These are some serious names, and they're all in this division. You guys tell me what fights you guys are really looking forward to, and let me just go with the last one, which is Super Bantamweight. In Super Bantamweight division, we have Guillermo Rigondeaux, Ray Vargas, Daniel Robin. Guillermo Rigondeaux is actually the mandatory for Ray Vargas. Daniel Robin is the man at the division. And before this thing comes out, Emmanuel Navarrete is also there. And we got a bunch of other guys in that division. You guys tell me who you want. And in the Bantamweight division, of course, we got Nonito Donaire versus Naona Inu with the WE title. Naona is the IBF title as well. Zolani Tate's there. And Luis Neri, Carlos Cuadras, Juan Carlos Payano, Rasheed Warren, and a bunch of other people. So you guys let me know what fights you want to see in those divisions I just mentioned. You guys have a good one.